Should we do chairs? Yeah. What do you think? Because we are a few of us, and there's no pregnant people today. Is there? Good. Is there? Okay, good. So we might want to do some chairs. What do you think about that? Chairs for the people at home. Sorry. Betsy. I know you love those chairs. Love them afterwards. Merci beaucoup. Chair, have a chair. Great. Sense the enthusiasm in this room. It's overwhelming. All right. So gently, just as we start this Saturday, and taking a few seconds to just breathe, to take the time to exhale and to cleanse anything that we might be carrying within us, and take time to breathe and oxygenate the physical body. And one more time, exhaling to so the shoulders, the spine, the neck, all the things that where we might hold tension or just experiences of the week or the days, we engage the body to breathe in, to open, to expand. And again, yesterday was a full moon, so we want to really let all that energy out. Very inhaling, extending, and opening all the parts of the body that need to be extended, just to move them, to let the physical body to exhale, to move the shoulders, to move the spine, to move the abdomen as we exhale. And one more time to inhale and expand and reach and open slowly. Maybe the jaw is drawing in towards the throat and the head slowly rounds, and we can feel the spine moving, and it's the crown of the head coming towards the ground. And then in an inhalation, the chin, the chest, the shoulders move wide and up towards the sky. Deep breath in. And one more time, rounding with your hands on the ground, your hands on the legs, with hands on the yoga mat. It doesn't matter. Breath in, inhale, extend and reaching, lengthen your chin. Open again your thyroid, your entire glands of the throat. Exhale slowly, move through your abdomen. Feel that your entire body moves, the entire rib cage, muscles of the spine to engage and support, to feel that your shoulder blades move into them, that your shoulder blades move away from the back as you're slowly rolling gently forward. And one more time, adding movement to breathe in, to exhale, to slowly draw the chin and round the spine forward. One last time. Can I feel my body moving, slowly engaging without having to think so much? Can I just flow slowly through the movement of my body, and then gently coming slowly to upright position so my back and shoulders are engaged, and maybe my hands slowly move towards the seat of the chair, exhaling, and your right hand comes all the way up towards the sky. Breathe broadly and look out to the right side and move the arm gently towards the ground. And one more time, the movement, not only of the arm towards the chair, towards the back, rest of the chair, all the way towards the sky as we breathe in. And then again, the opening of the hand is really how opens the pectoral muscles, the entire scapular area, exhaling forward and raising towards the sky. Deep breath from the waist, from the rib cage, exhaling, moving the entire range of movement of the right side. One more time, breathing in, engaging, feeling that you're supporting the joints, that we're not just mindlessly moving through the body, that you're really moving through. Last time, can you feel the entire right side of my body? The ribs even move inside. Exhale, come gently with the right hand onto the seat of the chair. Exhale kindly. The left arm raises as you breathe up towards the sky and move wide around and move the arm. Again, as extended in all directions as you need to, and move it forward as you engage and raise towards the sky. Every muscle, your chest, your shoulder muscles, the entire scapular area moves slowly through the thumb facing to the ground when you're moving gently forward, and then up towards the sky, and the thumb moves back. So you're opening the entire chest. Again, not just movement, but feel it, feel the movement. Engage the body one more time. Feel any energy that is stored, that is stuck. Inhaling gently. Allow your body to, again, not be feeling any other energy, but just letting the energy flow one more time. That your breath engages all those muscles, that you find range, that you invite in your final long, deep breath, that your body engages all the juices inside. And then let the exhalation slowly move the left arm gently towards the chair and allow your palms of hands to slowly settle to the chair. Deep breath in. Your knees open or lift up and your legs open as wide as possible around or outside the chair. Enough that you let your hands come gently towards the chair and your forehead coming towards the seat of the chair. And you know the chair can move away or closer to your body if needed. And your body slowly exhales, rounding, dipping the chin. Slowly exhale. One more time, holding. Let your heels, your toes slowly be aligned, your kneecaps be aligned. One more time. Can you find your spine, your back rounding? Give movement. And then your hands holding. And then think about your ribs. Your ribs also move and feel them extending, opening as your chin slowly moves, as your chest slowly lengthens, as your chin looks up towards the sky and your shoulders drop down, protecting your shoulder blades to your cervical spine. Open your throat. Really important. Again, that metabolism is triggered by those parathyroid glands right next to your voice box. There's two on each side. So feel that you're connecting to them, that your thyroid engages, that you feel the entire connection all the way through the chain of that endocrine system from the head all the way down to your target organs. One more time, breathing in, feel like your body. The breathing of every cellular level. Exhale, move slowly forward and feel that your body slowly extends. Your hands walk forward, your head drops down, round your spine, raising up. Inhale. Again, just range of movement as you're inhaling through the spine, through your hips, and then range of movement forward as your body breathes out. One inhalation, raise and extending, inhaling. And then exhale, abdomen, move your abdominal cavity. Again, your abdominal muscles are really supportive. One more time, raising, deep breath in, and let your body exhale, rounding slowly all the way forward and down. And then when your body's ready, raise and support and extend and reach towards the sky, breath in. Allow your hands to slowly move gently behind, to flex your knees, to roll over your shins, to come slowly into kneeling position with your hands on the seat of the chair. Exhale kindly into the position. Find the palms of hands in a perfect position that is not pinching or forcing anything. Flexing your toes, raising your knees, pushing your hips all the way back as if your body moves into your heels and your knees are never locked and your back opens, your jaw draws in, your spine lengthens, slowly inhaling. Allow the exhalation to empty all the way through. One more time. Abdomen cavity really contracts and then slowly leaning forward as if your hands come towards the seat of the chair and your heels stay on the chair, on the ground. Your heels stay on the floor and you're simply stretching gently. It doesn't mean that your back is all the way flat. Your calves might not allow you to really be supportive of the full extension, but feel that your body just leans into the chest, into the muscles of the shoulders, into your spine, holding the back straight. One more time. Allow your toes to be light and press deeper into your heels, even if your knees need to bend a little bit. The longer the knees, of course, the more intense into the extension to the gastrocnemius. One more time. Breath in. Allow your belly supports the position as your tummy tucks, and then slowly press back. Inhale, and then exhale, drop your head. Come back slowly forward. Stretching your calves as you lean into your hands. Breath in. And then exhale, press back. Allow your hips to slowly move. Your hands adjust, your arms open enough that your head drops. Inhaling, move, walking slowly forward. Breath in, stretching your calves, raising your chest. Exhale all the way through. Stay with your heels as far flat into the ground, with your knees as softened as you need to. One last time. Can you move your body slowly away from the chair? And then exhale back, stretch, lengthen, holding the position one more time. Soften your knees as much as you need to stay in the pose. Abdomen Can you let your abdomen cavity to just tuck in? Squeeze it as much as possible and hold the air out for a second to tighten your tummy. Inhale slowly. And one more time, empty your belly as if your abdomen comes deep into your lower back. Again, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those internal organs of the abdomen cavity, and then inhale, inhale. And then squeeze, empty, empty. Find that the walls of your abdomen, the abdomen comes towards the lower back. Squeeze it deeply. Your knees are bent as much as you need to. And then one last time, take a deep, deep breath in. Feel the abdominal muscles really flexing deeply in the inner lining of the abdomen cavity, and then slowly come forward. Breath in slowly as you inhale. Palms of hands into the seat of the chair. This time you're going to raise the heels a little bit. You're going to rest the balls of your toes as far away as your body allows it. And then kindly you're going to raise your chest by squeezing your glutes on the balls of your toes. Your body lengthens forward, your chest lengthens up, and you're squeezing your glute muscles. So you're really extending the abdomen. Those abdominal muscles that you contracted, you're going to lengthen. And again, less is more. Do not fight it. It's not worth it to have negative feelings within your body. Just do as little, as much as your body needs to. Just exactly find your comfort. And then completely disengaged. Nobody's expecting anything from you. Is again that relationship within ourselves. One more time, can I really allow myself to be strong and supportive as much? And supportive doesn't mean, and strong doesn't mean doing the most. Sometimes it's doing the least. When your body exhales all the way through, exhale, and then raise your hips one more time, allowing your heels to be flattened to the ground, your head to slowly drop between your shoulders, your tummy tucked in. Take a deep breath, and one more time, flex your abdomen as if your belly button comes towards your lower back and your knees bend. Squeeze as much air out of your body and hold it deep, deep, deep. Take a deep breath, inhale, inhale. And one more time, empty, slowly out. And then one last time, breath in. When your body's ready, finally exhale. Again, breathe out deeply through your nose. And come slowly forward when you're ready, onto your hands, walking your feet back on the ball of your toes. Allow your body to reach forward. Allow the palms of hands to be steady. Your elbows, as you know, never locked. Your wrists are not doing all the work. Your shoulders are drawn back. Your chest lifts, and you squeeze your glutes, and you press your hips back, and you raise your chest as if you're just coming into an up dog on a chair. Allow your body to slowly stretch your heels back, so your calves are stretching again. You feel your thighs connecting to your kneecaps. You feel your glutes connecting to your hips. You feel your abdomen connecting to your lower back. Find your shoulders wide and your chest broaden. One more time, deep breath as if your chin lengthens a little bit longer. Lengthening the front of your body. One last breath in. Exhale slowly, move very gently back onto your feet, walking your feet and your legs under your hips. Breath in. Exhale, walking your legs forward until your shoulders are exactly above your hands. Breathe all the way. Walk your hands into the backrest as much or as high as your body needs to. Let your left foot on the ground and right leg comes in towards the seat of the chair, and you exhale very gently. As if your body is slowly resting the right abdomen on the right thigh, and you press gently your hips back. Your knee is never beyond the tip of your toes. Your jaw draws in. Your head is lengthening the crown of the head away from your shoulders and cervical spine. Your left foot, look at it, is your left arch of the foot rolled down towards the ground. Is your knee and your kneecap, are they connected? Is your left thigh and hip connected? Can I find my shoulders and back lengthening? One more time, breathe into this pose. Can I exhale? Can I feel my tummy really walking into that right side of my body when my body exhales all the way through? Again, opening those hips, deep breath, and allow my right and left hand to support the position while my right leg and that's gently from the chair. Not because you're swinging it, you're carrying it gently, right foot to the floor, left leg comes slowly onto the chair, just to feel the body first breathing into those spots that need to be breathed into, right? Those abdomen muscles, back muscles, hip muscles. Move your shoulders, move your chest. Do not stay stuck. Do not stay with a feeling. Do not stay, again, connected to something that you don't want to be connected to. Allow your elbows, your shoulders. Allow your breath to surrender any other feeling. And sometimes there's things that we don't know why they come up, right? There's just old memories, little things that are left from, again, our what is known as sanskars, right? The leftover reactions from deep, deep experiences from the past. Find the body just moving through them. Deep breath, and that can be really good experiences, really exciting, and things that distract us, or can be just really things that might not want to we want to carry with us right now. Can you allow yourself to keep moving, to move into your hips, to feel your body engaging, that you connect to your toes when your body exhales? Do not have to think about anything, just move through. Surrender with your breath. Feel that your body exhales and squeezes that left oblique muscles, and then slowly your body and torso release as you inhale. Your left leg easily, without pushing it, slowly comes towards the yoga mat. Exhale kindly. Very nice. Allow gently your left foot to stay in the center on the ground, and your right foot to slowly come onto the chair, and you're going to look away towards the left side of your body. So your toes and feet are going to slowly look into the left side of your body, and your body is going to exhale, staying with your torso again mid-height, maybe hip height, and your right hand on the chair while your left hand slides down your knee, your shin, your ankle, your toes, the foot, the ground, the back of your left heel. With your hand slowly soften your right toes, rotate a little bit wider, and so your right thigh and knee opens that right hip, and your body exhales, and you can feel your body. The chair is just a prop, right? The chair is just helping you open the right hip. One more time. Feel that your body leans gently forward. Less is always more is your practice. Remember that is what you want to do with your body right now. And so what comes up? What are the things that, as we squeeze the sponge, what are we oozing out when your last long inhalation? Can you feel your body breathing all the way through? Squeeze gently through that right hip, inner thigh, dropping your head, and then slowly raising your body very, very gently, rotating your feet one more time towards the chair. So the toes look into the chair. Your right leg slowly undoes, placing it gently to the floor. Left foot comes into the chair as you breathe in, and rotating through your heels, pivoting slowly so your toes are pointing to the right, and your left toes, this time we know that it has to be slightly looking into the backrest of the chair, so your knee and hip are not twisted. And when your body's ready, with your left hand on the chair, wherever it fits best, your right hand slides down your thigh, your knee, your hip, towards the toes, and you open and you move into those glute muscles, and you're never locking your knees, and your head drops towards the floor, so we're not holding. Again, the body manifests all this tension, this necessity of control, sometimes past energy into movement of the shoulders. So can you allow, or maybe it's your back, or maybe it's your jaw, your fists, or maybe it's your bite or your frowning. Can you let your body again move it? That you're not given space to not hold, to not tighten, but to extend, to reach through. When your body inhales, feel that your breath comes into those parts that you know are just a little bit, again, resistant when your last two breaths. Exhale, feel your body breathing out through your gut, your abdomen, one last time. Deep breath in. As your body exhales, slowly empty, and then slowly as you inhale, you raise your torso, your legs slowly come gently parallel towards each other, and your left foot slowly comes off the chair, relaxing palms of the hands into the chair. Stay with your torso leaning forward over the chair, parallel towards the ground. Breath in, left foot stays on the ground, right leg slowly lifts behind up towards the sky, allowing your right hand on the floor, your right leg off the ground, your left foot. Look at the arch of your foot. Look at the kneecap. Look at your hip. Is that enough? Is that too high? Do we need to try so hard today? Can you be just gentle and kind to your body? Can I flex my right knee and feel that my left hand comes slowly towards my shin, towards my foot, towards my toes? It doesn't matter if it does or not. Can I use a chair as a prop to feel my body just balance? And can I squeeze gently from my inner thigh through my quad muscles, maintaining my balance, looking my left arch, my left kneecap, that my toes are not grasping to the ground, that my jaw draws in, that my body exhales. One more time, breathe in. Exhale all the way through. Last 2 breaths. Inhale and extending, reaching, broad shoulders. Exhale through your jaw. In your final deep breath, release your right leg. Let it place gently towards the ground. Slowly, soft and beautiful. Deep breath. Palms, hands even into the floor, and you're going to raise the heels off the ground into the balls for your toes. And so what does it feel to contract? So we stretch the calves, and now we're going to contract them by raising the heels to look at my toes evenly. So their feet are, first of all, are right next to each other in perfect parallel position, and as well as my heels and ankles, they're mirroring each other, and that I'm not rolling from one side or the other. Can I feel that the body moves into those ankles, into your muscles, that my glute muscles are raising and my abdomen tugs in so I can really support the tilt of my hips. And so that means that your abdomen is engaged and your back is engaged. And again, less is always more, never pushing through your joints, your wrists or your elbows or your shoulders, and your jaw draws in. One more time. Breathe, 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 breathe into this pose. And the abdomen exhales as if you're really, your belly button there comes in deeper, deeper into your lower back, exercising those abdominal muscles one last time. Deep breath in. And then exhale, release, and let your heels touch the floor. Shift the weight of your body towards your heels and raise your toes. And allow your elbows to soften, your torso to come slowly forward towards the ground, and then on the balls of your heels. Your toes are even. One more time, we're not rotating them. They're maintaining exactly the base of the pinky toe and the base of the big toe on both feet are equally raised off the ground. Can I look at them? Are my knees locking? Do I need to think? Do I think I need to do any farther than I'm doing right now? Can I really have connection to those muscles, right? The idea of strength, the idea of yoga is that you're connecting to the heart of the muscle, those red fibers, not the fast twitching fibers of the external muscle group, but the deep muscle fibers inside. Can I really connect? And so what does it feel like to strengthen those muscles that gives me the endurance? One more time, when and if my body inhales and lengthens your toes a little bit taller, a little bit wider, and reach far away from the yoga mat, exhaling them softly towards the ground. Beautiful, deep breath. Exhale, exhale. One more time. Raising your heels on the balls of your toes, leaning forward, engaging your quad muscles and your gastrocnemius muscles, and then exhale, letting your heels settle to the floor. And raising your toes as you breathe in, reaching back. Shifting the weight of your body of your glutes. And then exhale, soles of your feet to the ground, soften the elbows, raise your heels. One more time, calf muscles, never lock your knees. Exhale slowly. Can you feel those muscles? Exhale, exhale, and reach into your toes as you breathe in. Longer and taller, never locking any part of your body. Exhale to the ground. The last full breath. Engaging your heels off the ground. Deep breath in. And feel that your heels roll the soles of your feet into the ground. And then inhale your toes deeply, and then deeply move into your body towards the floor. Very nice. Let it settle for a second. Really, this is a part, right? There's not where a yoga pose finishes or ends, right? It's a fluid movement. Even the most neutral positions is again, the feeling, the connection to that restful state. Can I find my right foot to stay right in the middle under your belly, and so your left leg slowly moves behind a little bit of the ground or fully off the ground. And then this is as much as my body needs to be. Perfect. Can I find my ankle? Can I look at my right ankle, my right arch of the foot, my right knee? Is my left hip over rotated and lifted towards the sky, or is it still staying parallel to the ground? So if my left hip is completely rolled up, I'm just putting too much pressure on that right hip. Maintain my hip parallel towards the ground, allowing my body to exhale through your tummy. Again, those same exercises that you're doing where you're breathing and you're sucking in that belly button area, where you exhale out. The same muscles support your back. One more time, breath in. Maybe your left knee slowly is able to bend, so your right hand reaches for your toes. Maybe this side is a lot harder. Maybe this side is a lot easier. Maybe your body finds a perfect balance to extend and open, and you really stretch those quad muscles, and you really make those muscles breathe, right? It's not just about the size of the muscles, it's about the functionality of those muscle fibers. Can you feel that you're pulling not only and giving time for the body to Breathe through your fascia, through your muscle fibers, through the nerves that connect to each and every one of those muscle fibers. As you know, a muscle is just simply a compilation of little fibers, right? One next to the little coils of protein that are just supporting, they're contracting, that there are all kinds of chemicals that happen to connect, make that electrical connection between those muscles that make it contract. Can you find your body? Feel, listen, and look internally. What does it feel like to breathe into those, to bring oxygen? And what does oxygen bring to that part? One more time. Exhale it when you're really ready to exhale any tension. Inhale deeply. And then exhale and release that left leg very kindly and gently to the ground. Can you observe your body to stay low? Breath in when and if your body's ready. Open your legs a little bit wider than your yoga mat, as if you're just stepping away from your yoga mat. Hopefully don't slide out. And find the heels steady. The toes, as you know, are very light to the ground. You're just simply stretching them forward and feel that your body exhales torso slowly, as if your forearms and elbows, and you need to adjust. You need to, again, move your body. The chair moves, your heels can move. It's the constant adjustment what's really also important in finding your way into a position. Enough that your body feels that your legs extending, your calves, the hamstrings, the hips, you shift the weight towards the heels of your feet, towards your glutes, so your back opens and your forehead comes closest to the ground and your body exhales. And maybe your hands make fist over fist and your head rests over your fists. Maybe it's hand over hand and the head rests on the back of the hands, or maybe your head completely rests onto your chair. Whichever it is, stay right there. If your head, only if your head is on the chair and you feel comfortable there, maybe your arms open gently to the right and left side of your body, and you open not in front of the shoulders, not behind the shoulders, exactly away from the chest, with the palms of hands facing to the ground, and you activate your glutes, the hamstrings, the very deep connection of that glute muscle as it inserts into the hamstring area. And breathe slowly. Inhale. Exhale all the way through. Can you body shift? Again, it's about that calculation, that movement, that support. Allow your body to not suffer through your neck. You're not carrying your head. You're not carrying the shoulders. You're using the chair as a prop when your body's ready. Take a long, deep breath. Feel your glutes. Contract your gastrocnemius. One more time. Breath, inhale. When your body exhales, slowly release your arms into a chair if they're already lifted, and then come slowly upright. Breath in, lift, lift, lift. Allow your heels to stay steady, and you long or elongate your chest slowly forward over the chair. So if you're just looking over the backrest, and find your body. Inhale. There's plenty of yoga mats. So if you need an extra yoga mat that is a T or a cross along the other one, please by all means take another one, place it around your feet so you can slide, and you breathe in so your chest opens, your fingers connect, find your fists into the chair and raise your chest, tucking the belly as if you're just emptying the gut, as if you're just clearing the gut from any volume or any space. And then inhale, breathe into, let it rest. And then let your abdomen sink in as if you're really using those abdominal muscles to just empty the gut deepest as your glute muscles raise and your tailbone extends. Your chest lengthens. It's not the neck, it's not the chin, it's the chest that moves. Again, you want to find that isolation between the hips and the rib cage. One more time, breathe in. Exhale all the way through. When and if your body is ready, take a full deep breath in. And then empty all the way through, and you're going to hold it. And you're going to inhale when you're ready. And release head, shoulders, hips. Bring your heels, bring your toes. Allow your feet to slowly be parallel towards each other. Allow your body to exhale kindly. Walk your hands into the backrest. Raise gently your torso a little bit. Walk your feet closer towards the chair very softly, and place your right foot on the middle of the seat of the chair. Your left foot is steady. Again, look at your ankle, look at your arch of the left foot, and then slowly stand and feel that your body uses the right foot just for stability. The left leg is not sinking it. You're not moving the hip into it. You're not moving the weight of your body into the apophysis of the femur. You really want to support those muscles that hold that head of the thigh bone to support your glutes, to raise that left glute, to really hold the hips, to really find balance. Your right leg steady and your arms. Again, those balancing muscles are very delicate muscles and they have to be connected to your nervous system. Your arms open and maybe about hip height or maybe shoulder height or maybe all the way towards the sky, whatever is most important and more aligned with your energy and your level today. And find your tummy one more time. Your abdomen always contracting into the lower back. The tailbone area tends to raise. We tend to tilt the hips high. Find that your iliac crest is pressing away from the lower back and your tailbone and your sacrum slowly points gently towards the floor. And so you can feel your body contracting through your tummy and your shoulders are broad and your chest is active. Your pectoral muscles are really holding the body up. One more time, deep breath in. When and if your body's ready, allow your eyes to maybe open if you need to be open to have a three-dimensional information to your cerebellum and raise the heel, tip of the toes into the chair, or raise the entire right foot off the ground, off the chair, I should say. And you breathe in and you hold it. And so has anything changed? Can you find your body tall still? Raise your thigh, breath in. Abdomen tucks, feel your abdominal muscles the same way. Tip, point the toes or the entire foot off the chair last one time. Can you feel your body breathing, supporting the extension of the torso? Exhale and release that right leg. Beautiful. Gently to the chair. Move your body into the back, or hands into the backrest of the chair. Move your right leg slowly behind into the floor. Take a deep breath. Exhale slowly, and your left foot comes directly on top of the chair. Switching positions. What is the most balanced position for the body? And your body exhales kindly. Again, looking at your right ankle, the right arch of the foot. The toes are really important. Your power toe, your big toe, mandates or controls the entire arch of the foot, top muscles of the foot, and you feel your body on the heel, not on the tip of the toes. Do not grasp to the ground. Your hands separate, your hands open about waist, hip height, maybe shoulder height, maybe all the way towards the sky, and your body lengthens and you feel your body supported. Again, we tend to twist, we tend to lean, we tend to create crevices in the body. We want to on the opposite align, right? So we want to open the body to create extensions and space, lines. Alignment that's the intention of an alignment of the body, that you're not holding into spaces and creating spots for energies to be stuck, but to move through them, to stay tall, to open and extend your muscles, to feel your abdomen connected in as little as much energy that you want. And the energy sometimes is felt from the gut. Can you fire up that gut area? Can you fire up the entire abdominal cavity? One more time, breathe in. Exhale through your spine. Can you feel the last two breaths? Strong muscles, especially the inner thigh of the right leg. When your body's ready, allow the exhalation to slowly empty the left heel from the chair, maybe just on the tip of the toes, or maybe the entire left foot comes off the chair and you feel your body balancing and you feel your muscles aligning into this position. Again, not shifting anything, but holding stuff. Can you feel light through that left foot? Engage your thighs. And what are the muscles that hold your balance in this position? Is this place lighter or easier, or is it more engaging? You want to find more attention. Last two breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one breath in. Can you feel your body breathing in? And then exhale slowly, your left foot to the chair first, hands into the back of the rest of the chair. Then inhale, then your hands towards the seat of the chair. Your left foot comes slowly towards the ground, breath in. Allow your body to slowly let your left foot forward and your right leg to come one big step behind. Staying with your left heel into the ground, your right heel rotates inwardly and your right toes open to the right side of your yoga mat. Stick gently through your heels, not to the tip of the toes. The ball of your toes can help you extend the sole of your foot, and your elbows bend. And you feel that your left and right knee in particular are not floors. They're slowly softened and your body leans forward as if your forehead were to touch your left shin. And your hands are using the chair as a prop. One more time, holding the chair so your shoulders are broad, your underarms are extending, your jaw draws in, the forehead comes into your leg, into your knee, into your shin, into the heel, and your back lengthens. Find your left glute pulling away from the heel, letting your body, again, never locking your knees. Your knees are softened. Can you exhale slowly one more time? Breathe into this pose with your hands giving you, again, the support that you need to, so you're not wobbly into this position. You're really maintaining your balance. Exhale, exhale. You're going to feel your body inhaling, and you're going to raise your right heel and bend your left knee at the same time as you exhale slowly forward, and your left knee moves gently towards the chair. So if your knee were to just come towards the chair, exhaling your right heel off the ground, breath in. Again, toes and right heel perpendicular. Slowly moving. Abdomen is not released. The abdomen holds your lower back. And your left knee is gently aligned, not wide. You're not rolling. Again, the arch of your left foot, your left knee, and your left shin are perpendicular towards each other. And your spine is long and broad. Your hands are not fisting. Your elbows not tightening. Your shoulders are not closing. You're opening. One more time. Breathe in. When your body exhales, can you feel your tummy, your body slowly held by abdominal muscles into your lower back? One last time, breath in, and then stretch gently your left knee as you drop your heel with your toes wider and your head slowly comes gently forward towards your shin. One more time, breathe in. Move back as deep as your body allows it and drop your head down as easily as you need to, and then come up. One more time. Right heel comes off the ground, left knee slowly bends. Exhale, exhale, holding. One inhalation. Bend your left knee, deeply bend it so you can feel those joints of the hips, and then stretch your left leg. And then exhale your right heel. Breathe forward your torso towards your left knee and shin. Come up, inhaling, raising your right heel, and then bending as you exhale your left knee. Very nice. One inhalation. Stretch your left knee and exhale your right heel. Torso comes forward towards your shin. Final time. Full set. Raising your right heel, bending the left knee. Come extending the left knee and dropping the right heel slowly, and then gently allow your body to softly bend the left knee, walk the heel in the toes of the right foot until your right leg comes next to your left one. Exhale, stay forward, feet under your hips, adjust, settle, deep breaths. Exhale kindly to this pose. Again, there's not a position that is not your out of your yoga, right? There's not an asana that ends. There's not an asana that begins. It's a continuous engagement. Feel, even the resting state is about really supporting and feeling those muscles, joints, parts of the body moving. Last long deep breath. Inhale, inhale. And exhale slowly, bringing your right foot close to the chair and your left leg coming all the way that far back. Heel in, toes out on the left foot, and your right knee slowly exhales, and your hands using the chair as a prop, walk slowly into the deep seat of the chair, into the backrest, into the legs of the chair, and your spine lengthens over as if your torso is leaning over the right thigh, and your forehead towards your shin, and your left calf really stretches and opens without grasping through your toes. Your toes move a little bit lighter. Your jaw draws in. Find your back lengthening through this position. Beautiful. Can you feel those muscles? Can you feel, and where do you feel that? And can you pay attention to that part of your body? And what are the adjustments that your body needs to do? That means your foot, your toes. How's the ankle supporting those joints? How are your shoulders and hands and fingers and the head? The position of your jaw helps into that extension. Are your ribs? Are you counting through every one of those ribs to be balanced? And where do you feel it along your back? One more time. How's the abdomen emptying from the root of the abdominal cavity? And then kindly, you're going to raise the left heel. As you know, you immediately rotate it to be perpendicular, toes and heels, and your hands adjust so the right knee bends and you can feel your body moving deeply into, and you exhale and your right knee moves farthest away from the hip, and your glute muscles are really active, and your left heel presses even farther behind, and you're light through your toes, and you breathe in and you breathe all the way out. Beautiful. Can you feel your tummy? Can you feel your back? Are your hands and shoulders, are they tight? Are you pushing? Or are you just simply lightly sustaining? And your jaw draws in, and then you allow, again, a passive sometimes extension or release is sometimes as equally as productive as an active extension. So you're determining the level of intention into your body, the level of intensity of your movement when your body breathes. You open when you exhale. You're really clearing. So the whole point is to exhale out. One last time. Take a deep breath. And then exhale again. Yoga has this fantastic way of always finding within ourselves those spots, right? Those little spots that we want to just really feel connected to. And sometimes we refuse to look at them. When your body exhales and your left heel presses all the way back, inhale, extending the right leg and dropping the left heel in, adjusting, using your hands, your arms slowly. Exhale your torso towards the right thigh, towards the right knee. Feel your body inhaling, holding. Empty one last time. Breathe out. Single movements. Allow your left heel to inhale, rotating to be perpendicular, and your right knee to exhale slowly away from your body. Breathe through. Come back. Inhaling your right leg to stretch. Dropping the left heel and torso at the same time with your breath out. Inhaling, not rushing. We're not moving quick. We're quite the contrary, slowing down. Exhaling, knee and chest slowly moving deeply to feel every inch of the movement, right? We sometimes move too quickly and we hurt the body, and the whole idea is to feel it. Inhaling, raising. Exhaling, flexing that front leg. One inhalation, stretching, and then exhaling, shifting with full intention. You know exactly the rhythm of your body. Find your right knee and let your left heel exhale it, move it, flex it. Last 2 breaths. Can you find your body? Inhaling, inhaling, dropping the left heel. One last time. Breathe, breathe, breathe in. Exhale slowly into the right leg, coming all the way upright. Breath in, your right leg, your left heel, and then kindly flex your knees, and then step gently, left foot forward. Exhale kindly into this position. So what does it feel like for those glute muscles? Can I find my elbows flex into the seat of the chair, my forearms to rest into the seat of the chair, my head to drop softly towards the seat of the chair? Can I find my feet as close as they need to be with the big toes closer than the heels? The heels should be about 2 or 3 inches apart from each other, while the inside of the big toes may touch each other, as long as that looks okay for your kneecaps. So I look at my kneecaps, I look at my shins, the arches of my feet, the balance of my toes. I look towards my belly button area. I soften my neck and spine. I raise my glute when my body's ready. Or all my glutes, I should say. Can you find your belly to really retract into the wall or the back wall of your abdomen? One more time. Exhale all the way through and let your hands come into your chair, seat of the chair. Raise, extend, open, shoulders wide, chest comes through the shoulders. Raise slowly your chest a little bit higher. If you even have to come in the tip of the fingers or the knuckles or the fists, let your body to just raise your chest a little bit farther up. So it's not so much arching, it's about extending your chest away from the belly. Can you feel that your heels are steady, your toes are light, your knees are unlocked? Soften your knees. And your feet can be as far apart from each other as long as your toes are closer than the heels and you're not twisting your ankles and knees. One more time, breathe in. So you're raising and extending your hamstrings and contracting your quads, the thighs. Really connect, flex your thigh muscles. Abdomen. Last long session. Can you hug those knees by your thighs being really active? When your body's ready, exhale and release any pressure, any tension. Beautiful. And then walk slowly your feet closer towards the chair. So your hands come slowly up the back wall of the chair or the back rest of the chair, and your body comes into standing pose. And you breathe in, standing into this position. And you're going to step away with your left leg. So your body turns towards the left side of you. You're going to make a big step through your left foot. Your right foot is going to slowly come into the chair. So the heel is pressing into the seat of the chair, and your toes are pointed up towards the ceiling, and your body stays long and extended, and you breathe in. And maybe your body's pressing the left hand into the waist, into the hip, into the thigh, and your right arm slowly comes gently off the ground towards the ceiling, maybe towards the ribs, placing them by flexing the elbow towards the shoulder, towards the back of the neck, or maybe above the head, and you feel your body slowly stretching. You feel, again, not because you're pushing your hips back and you're rotating the shoulders, you want to align. Imagine that you're leaning against an imaginary wall behind you, and your body extends, and you feel the rib cage opening on the right side, and your right thigh and your right glute holding that hip. You're not dislocating, you're not pressing the thigh bone away from the socket in the hip, right? That thigh bone has a little ball. This is called the apophyses of that femur. And so then it's wrapped around with all kinds of very nice protective tissue, right? Very elastic tissue, the tendons, the ligaments that hold the muscles, the tendons that hold the muscles in position, the ligaments that hold the bone to bone together. And so can you find those muscles? The fascia, of course, is all this extension, right? The old connective tissue comes from the fascia. So find those muscles, feel the muscles holding and supporting the connective tissue. Breathe in, abdomen, shoulders, extend. One more time. Can you feel your belly supported? Your torso, is your torso leaning even farther over the left side of your hip? Breath in, exhale all the way through, come up slowly, slowly, raise, raise, raise. And then slowly bring your right hand towards the thigh, towards the knee, maybe your toes slowly touch the chair. If your right toes are able to slowly reach into it, or just to soften the pressure on the heel, your toes may move forward, and your right hand comes towards the thigh, towards the knee, towards the shin, towards the ankle, towards the toes, as your left shoulder is very tall, very long. Your torso tends to lean forward and the hips tend to move back. Try to reach less further down the leg. So higher up the leg is better to maintain your alignment, and then start really feeling the muscles and the tissues on the left oblique, on the left lower back, and your chest broadens, your left hand stays on the waist, or your left hand comes slowly towards the sky, and you move gently towards the rib cage, bending the elbow towards the shoulder, towards the back of the neck, towards the back of the head. Deep breath in, open your arm above the head. Find your last two breaths. Is your right foot aligned? Deep breath. Can you feel your tummy? Can you feel the movement inside your torso? Where's your head? Looking down, looking towards the chest, toward the left underarm. What is most appropriate for that neck area when your last two breaths? Inhale, strong glutes. Exhale, exhale, breathe, open the shoulders. And it's not about grasping, it's about letting go. Create lines, come up, walk slowly. Your left arm first, your right hand slowly comes up, raising the torso, soften the right foot, bringing the right leg in, switching 180 degrees towards the opposite direction of the yoga mat, towards the right side of the yoga mat, while your left heel stays on the chair and your toes are flexed and your heels stay steady. Allow your body that you're not leaning, you're not starting already with a twisted hip or the twisted shoulder or torso, that your belly holds already your lower back, that your body exhales, and feel that the heel is not pushing, so you're not hurting that heel. And if you need to grab another bag, there's plenty of cushions in the closet of surprises, you know, to just have a little bit on that heel to support. Maybe your right hand onto your thigh, into your glute, into your waist, into your ribs, into your shoulder, into the back of your neck, supporting the position, while the left arm comes gently again towards the shoulder, towards the neck, towards the back of the head, towards the waist, or above the head, over towards the right side of your body. And your glutes are really holding. And so what does it feel like, right? We've moved a lot of those hips and the inner thighs and those muscles of the joints and all those internal structure of the entire waist area. Can you find connection? That your glutes are not pushing back, that you're really becoming taller, that you're using the chair as a prop. Beautiful. Deep breath. Can you exhale all the way through? Your head looking towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the left underarm in degrees of, again, difficulty or intensity, I should say, and allow your body to stay not on the ankle, not on the knee, not on the right hip, but long distributing the extension. Can you feel your tummy? Are you breathing out in the same way that you're breathing out at the beginning of the yoga practice? Through your nose, inhaling, expanding the entire diaphragm. Exhale all the way through 2 more times. Feel your body strong and extended. And exhale, exhale. Again, can you trust that your body lengthens all the way through very, very gently and come back. Inhale, inhale. With your toes maybe pointing towards the chair if that's comfortable for your heel, or you can stay with your toes retracted, whichever is comfortable. You can place something underneath that heel as you already know. Your left hand comes towards the higher thigh, mid thigh, never directly on the kneecap because you don't want to press on that joint. Upper shin, mid shin, ankle, toes, it doesn't matter. And your body slowly opens the right shoulder, the right elbow far away from the chest. Your hips tend to rotate and push back, move them forward, and feel that your body leans against that imaginary wall behind you. And maybe your right arm flexes the elbow so it touches behind the shoulder, the neck, the back of the head, or overextending the elbow over the head. And you feel your body stretching through your tummy. Inhale. Are you really feeling the breath? Are you pushing? Are you forcing? Or are you letting your body just move? Deep breath. Exhale, exhale, adjust and modify. Never lock anything about your body. You know, you are the expert of the physical body, of your physical body. So find your way into it. Are you breathing? Are you letting things linger inside of you? Again, movement, and especially this kind of slow and determined movement really brings up things that are stored within our physical body. So sometimes letting those go, and that can be euphoria. That means all kinds of, again, sometimes laughing out of control without reason, sometimes tearing and sadness and anger and all kinds of feelings. So do not let that draw you down or tie you down to the moment. Breathe through it and let your body stay present. One more time. Be neutral to those reactions. Surrender and let them go in your last full breath. Can you engage the right inner thigh, the right glute? Squeeze it and exhale slowly. Breathe through, and then slowly your arm and shoulder and torso slowly come very gently back upright. And your left leg slowly walks in, and you gently settle. And you feel your body turning away from the chair. And you're going to allow your body to slowly come gently towards the ground. So your knees, your body very close to the chair, so you know where the chair might be. And your knees are going to slowly bend into the floor. Place the palms of the hands first, as if you're just about to sit in the chair behind you. Raise your heels, stay on the balls of your toes if your knees allow it, and sit gently the edge of your hips onto the chair. So you're now on the balls of your toes, your heels are very raised, your knees are not wider than your feet about the same distance from each other than your knees, and you're lightly placing, again, the edge of that ilium into the chair. Breathe in when and if your body is ready. Again, feel those hips steady, that you're not tilting, that you're not moving the chair is not going to lift, and you're going to slowly raise your hands, place them to your knees. Your heels are very tall, your hands come towards your thighs, your hands come towards the seat of the chair, the hands come towards the arm rests, the non-existent armrests of this chair, or towards the back rest of the chair, or maybe towards the back seat of the chair, and your body slowly, with your heels lifted, your knees pointed forward, your tummy tucks, and your chest lifts, and you feel your chin looking up towards the sky, and your head slowly, because your shoulder blades are hugging the cervical spine. Your neck is secured, your muscles squeeze against it, your throat lengthens off the throat, and your chin looks slowly towards the sky or the space behind, and your tongue moves towards the roof of the mouth and lightly placing the tip into the back teeth. So your breath comes through and deeply through that throat area, and you're engaging the muscles that support the breath into your chest, and you're allowing your tummy to tuck in, feeling your length of movement to the spine. You're balancing deeply. One more time. Are your heels tall? Your knees equidistant? When and if your body is ready, can you feel until your shoulder blades. So you're really, really opening chest muscles, the pectoral muscles, the entire sternum. One last time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale all the way through. Slowly come very, very gently upright. It doesn't mean that you are finishing the position, you're moving, you're transitioning, you're sitting deeply, resting the heels, resting the feet into the ground, walking your feet slightly forward. So now your feet are steady and your legs are going to extend directly in front of you, away from the chair. So your legs are lengthening and your body exhales. You're sitting on the chair. Make sure the chair is not going to tilt over forward. You're sitting in a place that gives stability and your hands are holding the seat of the chair and your torso starts raising a little bit higher. Raise your ribs away from the waist. So your abdominal girdle, right? That natural girdle that we have that separates the rib cage from the hips, hugs and supports it. And your arms maybe are able to slowly come behind you and up off the chair if body feels comfortable, all the way towards the sky above the head until your hands come into steeple pose, meaning your fingers cross and your index finger points away from the crown and your toes are coming off the chair. Your heels are lightly on the seat of the chair, on the seat of the yoga mat, and your heels are pressing deeply towards the yoga mat while the toes flex and you feel even position of your shins, of your kneecaps, and your tummy supports, and your back lengthens, your abdomen lengthens, and your underarms lengthen, and you feel your body taller rather than just sinking into your hips. One more time, breathe, lengthening. Exhale all the way through. When and if your body's ready, take a long, deep breath. Oxygenate and de-oxygenate, meaning cleanse all the CO2, all the leftover, all the air, all to you. Inhale and breathe in fresh you into your body. Exhale, empty gut and all the old feelings, all the things that were holding us back. One last time, deep breath, move internally. And let your hands and elbows and shoulders release slowly forward. Hands gently come towards your hips and thighs, bending the knees very, very gently. Feet are gently open. Open your legs wide, wide away from each other. Sit deeper into the chair so your hips slide closer towards the backrest with your knees widening. And your hands are going to come slowly into the top edge or front edge of the seat of the chair. And your body is going to exhale kindly and lean forward. And your hands may walk away from that top edge or front edge of the seat of the chair, or maybe towards your inner thighs, or maybe towards your knees, as long as your knees never cross the line of your toes, as you already know, or your knees never crawl in or open too wide. The arches of your feet will tell you that. The ankles, the pressure on your toes, and your back, it keeps moving. And your hands may slowly slide down your shins, your ankles, to your heels, to the legs of your chair. Your spine keeps moving forward, and you reach slowly maybe towards the ground. It's not necessary, it's not mandatory, it's what your body allows it. And maybe your hands come towards the legs of the chair, maybe towards the back legs of the chair. It doesn't matter. Find what is most convenient. How does your body shift all the way forward and opens? And your abdomen still tends to, because we're curling into it, tends to be relaxed, contracted every time you exhale. Flex it and breathe through your nose as your body exhales very gently. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Find your neck, your head tends to look towards the ground because we're going to always be in control. That's an instinctual thing that we have and just creates tension. And so understanding that we're not always in control, that we can allow ourselves for a few seconds, even within our yoga practice, to just surrender, even the head, even our eyes, by closing your eyes lightly, and then letting your eyes guide you towards the ground, and the elbows soften, your shoulders broaden, your spine lengthens. One more time. Breathe in. Light toes, connecting hips. Last one breath. So what does it feel like to move deeply into this position? When your body's ready, exhale, exhale, and then walk your hands gently into the ground, maybe towards your ankles, towards your shins, maybe towards your knees and thighs, and the body rounds, and your body rounds up the spine, and you sit very gently upright. And you exhale very gently. Again, shift of all the pressure that has come to your head into the rest of your torso, into the rest of your body is gentle. So make sure your breath accompanies that shift of blood flow or fluid flow. And your feet and legs come gently towards each other, walking your toes, walking your heels, letting your body slowly exhale. Feel your left foot steady, and you're going to gently bring the right knee contracted, and you're going to place the right ankle on top of your mid thigh, lower thigh, and you're going to exhale in such a way that your right knee is as far as what your body allows, not what you think your body allows, but what your body allows. And that's perfect for your body. That is your perfect position. The left or the sole of your right foot faces directly towards the left side. So activate the ankle and the muscles that hold your foot in position. So the sole of your foot is facing directly towards the left side, and your left heel is steady, and your left hand is going to come towards the left ankle, maybe towards the left shin, maybe towards the right ankle, the right shin, the right knee, towards the left hand, towards the right thigh, and your right arm slowly moves behind as you're going to start twisting, not because you're moving forward or your spine misaligns. You're maintaining, again, that alignment of the spine, raising your rib cage, raising the crown of the head, and looking over the right side of your body and see what it feels like to twist and to open those muscles as you look out towards the right side. And maybe your right hand comes all the way towards the backrest, or maybe towards the opposite side of the chair on the backrest, and you feel your shoulders are not tense, that your shoulders are widening and extending your clavicles, and your jaw is not lifted. Your jaw always remains parallel towards the ground, because that aligns the entire first vertebrae, your atlas, and you feel your spine tall, and you squeeze your waist and you hug and maintain that deep massage into the entire abdominal girdle. Breathe in, and this is not just the muscles, go deeper. The muscles will activate and massage your digestive system, your liver in this case, your gallbladder. Feel that your right kidney is massaged. And it's not just the kidney, it's the little gland above the kidney, that semilunar gland, which is your, again, endocrine gland. Find the body to squeeze again through slowly that suprarenals. Exhale gently is the head of your pancreas, the very space underneath your diaphragm that crosses over your tummy. That head of the pancreas is really important to maintain the sugar levels on your system. One more time, open your chest. So what does it feel like? So what does it feel like to feel energized and healthy, and to allow your body to change your mindset? When and if your body, where am I holding tension? What is, again, where is the resistance that I feel within myself when my body is ready? Take a deep, deep breath. And then exhale and release your head and your right hand and shoulder and arm and torso, and your body softens back to center. And I allow my right knee to slowly come off or up towards the ceiling, so I can free my right ankle, my right knee, and my right thigh and hip. And I sit for a second, deep breath, with my legs as close towards each other as I can, as comfortable for my body. And then I am going to reset my body so my left side feels different. So by resetting my body, I'm going to simply allow my torso to come over both thighs. So there's an even and equal distribution of the extension, pressure, and activity on both sides of my torso, backs, and hips and legs. And find my torso coming over my thighs. My hands come towards the ankles, towards the calves, towards the back of the knees, maybe hugging my hamstrings if that's comfortable for my body. And my head immediately drops, and my chin draws in, and my forehead comes towards my kneecaps. My eyebrows come towards my kneecaps. The orbits of my eyes come towards my kneecaps. It doesn't matter. Doesn't mean touching. It just simply means that the direction, that's the intention. Squeeze your tummy. And again, let your rib cage breathe sideways. Your diaphragm is now compressed. It's really being massaged. Now engage your intercostal muscles so your body breathes. Every time you expand, you can feel your rib cage widening and you squeeze as it because they have like finger-like movement right into the rib cage, right? They wrap in your rib cage and extend as if you're opening your fingers away from the center of your chest, and they squeeze and move the ribs into and squeeze in the lungs one last time. Can you feel your body really moving and extending and broadening? And exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Soften your hands. Move your hands towards your shins, towards your knees, towards your thighs. Slowly, slowly. And so what does it take to come up as you inhale? Can you allow then your right foot to be steady? And let your left foot then to raise your left knee, left foot off the ground, and shift gently, as you already know, the same as we did on the right side, your right foot directly underneath the knee, so on the ground, not on the toes, not raising the heel, and your left leg that is across the right thigh, placing the sole of your foot directly towards the right side of your body. And that way I can control the muscles support the knee, and I'm not pulling on one meniscus versus one side of the meniscus, or the lateral meniscus, or the lateral tendons or ligaments on the knee. I can really feel them protecting the kneecap, and my thighs and the thighs are protected. My hip feels even. And then at that point, I can find my body exhaling, and I feel the inhalation to move and shift towards the left side. So I'm rotating now. I'm turning towards the left with my right hand following suit, and my left hand, I know where to place it. And I feel my tummy, my shoulders, my broad extension of the chest, my head looking over my left shoulder, and the crown head extending, sitting tall. And I just massage and twist. And how far and how deep do I need to shift and twist? My body is completely mine, nobody else's. And allow, again, to feel all the things that I'm feeling in my body. Am I forcing parts? Do I need to maybe step back a little bit from that position if there's any even inklings of pain or burning sensation? Or do I need to go deeper? Is that part of my body that I don't even feel? It's like numb. And that happens all the time in my body. There are parts that I just can't connect to. And can I just go and activate? Can I focus my mind? And then always like a radar, right? Monitoring, that self-monitoring, that internal scanning of every part of my body, positioning, alignment, strength, forcefulness versus engagement, and find that your body opens and the jaw draws in, and that my breathing and heart rate is really supporting, that I'm massaging those internal organs. And this time, can I really maybe to pay attention for a second to the tail of that pancreas, maybe towards the spleen, that also balances the entire indirectly amount of oxygenation that you have in your body, right? This is the recycling center for your red blood cells, the ones in charge of bringing oxygen or oxygenation to your body. And can I feel how that connects and supports the cardiovascular system and my nervous system? How are they connected? And can I feel the left side of my abdominal organ with my digestive system? My small intestines are just all around my entire abdomen, and my large intestine, my colon, especially the descending side of my colon, the one that just comes out as the last portion of my digestive tract. Can I feel my left kidney? And again, to that very particular suprarenal gland about the top of it. And can I find how, again, that balances, connects to the root of my head, to the entire medulla oblongata, and the base of, or the top, I should say, of the medulla, where I have all these emotions, the pineal gland, all those little connections of my brain and connection through my system to find balance, to feel that your chest and shoulders, again, those are all just externals. And what does it feel like to monitor this part? How do I get to know my physical body? Can I exhale one last time? Can I feel body? Again, not pushing. And I exhale to release and soften, to lighten up the pressure as I breathe out. Can I find my body returning always in reverse order as we know, and then gently the left knee raises. So my left foot softens to the ground. I feel my feet gently to the ground. I'm going to sit for just one breath. Feet perfectly under my knees, sitting bones really on the chair, legs equally parallel. Can I drop my shoulders down so my arms extend to the sides of the chair and thighs, and I raise my arms wide and tall towards the sky, breathing, tall, tall, tall. Inhale. And I'm going to allow my fingers to interlace as by bending the elbows, I bring my hands behind the head, behind the base of my neck, or just the occipital portion of my head and skull. And my elbows open really wide. And I raise my chest, and I feel that my head just lightly rests into the palms of my hand, and I raise my chest a little bit higher by squeezing my tummy a little bit tighter, and my waist and the entire abdominal girdle holds, and I feel my spine just arching, not because that's the intention, right? It's not about arching the spine, it's about lengthening. And then I feel the jaw, the bite, the heart center, the toes are light, the feet are strong. 2 more breaths. And so can I let go? Can I really feel the movement? Last one breath. Inhale. And kindly exhale. Let your elbows and shoulders and neck and hands and arms and torso soften, holding maybe my fingers towards the seat of the chair. Finding stability, and then bending one knee, whichever one knee I prefer, so the foot hides under the chair. Whichever knee is my favorite one. Place it on the ground, slide over the edge of the chair to place your knee to the floor, then the opposite knee slowly places to the ground. And maybe my hands come off the chair to slowly be on hands and knees in front of my chair, slowly soften my body, walking very gently my knees towards one edge of the yoga mat so I can roll my body, hips into the ground to the yoga mat, and knees up towards the ceiling as my feet are staying grounded. My back slowly rounds, my feet come outside the chair. I move my hips closer to the chair for comfort, and I let my elbows bend, my hands slide to place first my lower back, center of my back, shoulder blades, head rests into the floor, allowing my feet to gently come towards the edges of the chair, and my toes barely touching the edges, the arches of the feet touching barely the edges of the chair, while my jaw draws in and my head slowly exhales into the ground. And then very, very gently, I'm going to raise my legs together, both of them towards the sky, reaching gently towards the ceiling, as if I were pointing my toes towards the ceiling, or flexing my toes only, as if I were wearing a high heel, or maybe by pressing the heels directly up towards the ceiling so I can really feel my calves stretching and my shins contracting, my hands on the legs, on the ground, on the hips, on the sides of the yoga mat, as if I were to pull my yoga mat from underneath me to just give me support. And my tummy, one more time, flexes. We've been working and activating those abdominal cavity muscles. One more time, breathe in. Exhale, feel the body reaching deeply towards the ground when my body is ready. Empty all the way through. Inhale slowly. And then bend the knees. Where do I hold tension? Can I bend the knees so the feet return towards the edge of the chair? Maybe my feet walk into the chair and my calves rest into the chair. Do I need to adjust? Does the chair need to move? Do I need to move my body? I don't care if I make noise or not. I can adjust my body exactly where it's most comfortable, and I rest my calves, the back of my kneecaps, my legs deeply into the chair. My body flattens the belly, broadens the rib cage, drops the shoulder blades into the ground, jaw draws in into the floor, breathing in. Left hand stays steady to the floor, and my right hand raises directly towards the sky, and then crosses over my chest as if I were to reach for my shoulder, or even pass my shoulder across my body and roll my shoulder blade off the ground, look over my left shoulder, touch the ground, jaw always draws in, deep breath, Broaden the shoulders, reach with my hand towards the shoulder, towards the clavicle, towards the entire deltoid, past the shoulder towards the ground, all fingers touching the yoga mat or floor. Deep breath. Exhale one last time. Can you feel the twist through your tummy? One last breath in. Am I forcing the position? Can I exhale and release the right shoulder blade with my head returning, my neck, my shoulders, my spine? Breathe in, and as I exhale, my right hand rests into the floor. My jaw draws in, raising my left arm directly towards the sky. And I exhale my left arm across my body with my left elbow bending, touching this clavicle, shoulder, scapular area, across the shoulder, rolling my head, rolling my torso, looking over the right side. Deep breath in. To open, to really open those scapular muscles, the shoulder blade muscles, the jaw draws in to make sure the neck is extended, not pushing through my head. 2 more times. Breathe. Can I find my oblique muscles? Is the left rib cage moving in such a way that I really connect to it? And I find the exhalation just sinking and moving those oblique muscles deep into my body. And then inhaling, come slowly back to center. And exhale very gently, my left arm and head gently returning back into center position. Deep breath in. Gently bending the elbows, sliding the fingers into that nice arch in the back of my head, right where my neck it feels it needs the support, as if your fingers becoming a cushion, a nice perfect pillow. The elbows are not lifted. The elbows are as flat into the ground as you need to, and your fingers slide to support the arch of your cervical spine. Flatten the belly. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way through, maintaining the back of the head on the floor, dropping the chest and shoulder blades. 2 more times. Use your abdomen. Use your belly button area. Feel that center of your back. And then only the elbows are going to next, as you inhale, raise off the ground and squeeze as if you're just squeezing your arms right next to your ears, right next to your temple sides. And your elbows come towards each other with your fingers still in the head. The head stays on the ground, just simply your elbows. Open the shoulder blades as your elbows reach towards each other. Flatten your belly. 1 more time. Deep breath. Chin in. Exhale, exhale. Last 2 breaths. Really make the breath come into the shoulder blades. Exhale. Last 1 breath. Can you expand your lungs so they massage from inside? And exhale, release elbows and forearms and biceps and shoulders to the sides of your body towards the ground. Deep breath. Release your hands. Take a few seconds to rest your arms to the sides of your body, extended, whichever position you want them. Some of us prefer to place the fingers on the hips, the fingers on the belly, fingers or arms right next to the pelvic area. Some of us want to go into the traditional way of a Shavasana position with the palms and hands facing up and the back of the arms on the ground while the shoulder blades shift towards the floor. And we, with all the oxygenation that we've had, all the activity we've given to our legs and the feet and our calves and my joints, I'm letting gravity passively rest those feet, legs, thighs, hips. And my belly button area drops deeper towards the lower back. And my breath becomes even more gentle, more deeply, but in a slower pace. And I soften my eyes and my forehead and my lips and my jaw. And I listen to my body. Last 2 breaths. As you exhale, sink yourself deeply, every part of your body deeper to the ground. One more time. Inhale. The length of your exhalation. Really lengthen your body to the floor. Let it sink. Surrender all pressure and weight and emotion. And let your toes and fingers, hands and feet, legs to move, and glutes to move, lower back, chest, abdomen to move, head to move from left to right lightly to feel your connection to every part of your body. And then very gently allow your knees to retract, your legs in, feet on the edges of your chair, so the arches, the tips of the feet softly and comfortably touch the chair on its edge. Take a second to inventory your breathing, your heart rate. Very nice. And when your body is ready, let your legs at your own preference, which side you want to move your legs. What does it naturally come to you? So move your knees and legs slowly towards that side without lifting the shoulder blades. The shoulder blades stay exactly flat into the ground. Just simply roll your knees to the side. Doesn't mean that one has to touch. Simply roll it, twisting your back, flexing your knees as much as you need to flex them. Exhale. This is your favorite side, or this is your favoring side. Let your body exhale. One last long exhalation. Head stays neutral. Slowly, one leg at a time. Foot, knee, thigh lifts. Maybe the top leg first. Then the opposite leg slowly comes gently over your abdomen with your knees flexed over to the opposite direction, opposite side of your torso to place them without raising shoulder blades. Just slowly twist, massage. Deep breath through that lung that is highest off the ground. Exhale one more time. Can you feel your body broadening? That one side of your torso, releasing tension to your hips and legs and back area. When your final breath. Exhale all the way through, bringing your knees and legs slowly, slowly back into center. Allow your body to roll all the way towards your original side. Complete. This time you're going to roll your knees towards that first side, rolling the torso with it. Your head comes towards the elbow, towards the bicep, towards the shoulder. Arm on the ground, flex or extended, jaw draws in. Let your body adjust in this position. So you're slowly letting your curvature of the spine to be gentle, to be softened when and if your body is ready. Allow your exhalation to empty your gut and chest. Press your top arm in front of the chest. And then round your torso back upright. Breathe, breathe in. Rolling and taking as many breaths and pausing as many times as you come up from the ground, facing towards the chair in front of you. Breathe in, do not have to worry about anything else, but just coming slowly towards your sitting position with your legs extended, your legs wide apart, one leg extended, the other one flexed, it doesn't matter. Both legs in easy position or half Padmasana, full Padmasana position, completely relevant, right? It's not the externals we always remind ourselves, it's what it feels like for you at this point, and recognizing what is it that my body and my mind, what is happening? Why am I doing these things in my daily activities? Becoming aware. Why do I feel sick all of a sudden? Why do I feel exhilarated all of a sudden? Can I recognize those things? Can I start learning to be present every moment so I can direct my energy, so I can really focus my attention, so I can allow my arms to come wide and around towards the sky as I breathe and to open, to really embrace all this energy around me so the hands touch and the elbows are able to bend and my hands come through the midline towards the heart center. And I place my palms, my hands slow towards my heart. And I let my attention to focus into my experience of harmony, maybe a sense of peacefulness, maybe a sense of clarity that brings about my truth, not my rebellious, not my told upon truth, not the expectations of the world on me, but my internal truth. And with that, I may clearly choose in every one of the instances, not always successfully, but always with the intention, never losing that intent that every one of my actions becomes in the path of selfless, divine love. So much. You're inside, Harold.